Shabbat Shalom, Chag Sameach, Happy Holidays. This is a truly wonderful occasion. It is Simchat Torah, Sukkot, and Shabbat. This is a very rare occasion where we get to do them all at the same time. And we're so lucky to have Moshe Shulman and Miranda. So wonderful. Don't they sound great? So we're going to be doing a lot of different things tonight. A lot of it is going to be dancing with the Torah. Everyone here that wants to carry the Torah can. We have Torahs that are small and Torahs that are big. So if you'd like to, we have our readers that have been working. If you're one of our Torah readers, stand up for us. Let's see. Who do we got here? They've been preparing very hard to read tonight. And Erwin Burstein is on the phone there. We are going to be reading the beginning and end of the Torah. So this is really a very special night where we actually are not in any one portion. We're reading the beginning and the end, but we're not in the normal cycle until next week. Why don't I invite Bruce Kors over here to welcome you home.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. And I can still say Lashana Tova?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Lashana Tova.
Until next year.
Hag Sameach, Good Yantif, Happy Holidays, and all those good things. It is just nice to be together. As the rabbi said, we have a confluence of things with Simchat Torah and Sukkot and Shabbat. It's a Jewish hat trick, is what it is. And we're together for it. And tonight is one of our more... Even though we have the memorial lights lit around the room because of Yitzchak, it's still a very joyous evening. And that's something so special for us. So it's nice to see everyone here for that. We have lots of stuff coming up. I'll be back with the announcements a little bit later. We have special music tonight. I told them earlier, I said, when the cantor is singing, turn up the volume. When the rabbi is singing, turn up the volume a lot. And it's going to be a wonderful service. So Shabbat Shalom and all the other things.
All right, so we're going to begin with our call of community on page 394, our Baruch Hu. Look around at our wonderful community here. Each and every one of you is important to our space tonight. Please rise if you're able.
Baruch Hu,
we remain standing on page 399. At the bottom, we have a reading for Shmini Atzeret. There's actually, it's not just a hat trick. It's a, what do you call four of something? I don't even know, but it's a confluence of holidays. Yeah. Source of life, every year you plant within us a new tree of life. May it be your will that this year our Torah blossoms with kindness and not cruelty, wisdom and not foolishness, awareness and not thoughtlessness. May you teach us a Torah of love that will nourish us in every season. And we continue, remain standing for the Shema on the next page, 400.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod, Malchuto Le'olam.
You may be seated. We continue with a mini chanting of the Torah with the V'ahavta from right there in Deuteronomy.
V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol me'otecha v'hayu ha'devarim ha'eleh Asher Anochi מצווך היום על לבבך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברתם בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות הידך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם המזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Let's turn to page 467, and we'll read together in the English at the top. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai, that wherever we are, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to the promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands and marching together. We rise, if you're able, for the Amidah, page 468. We'll continue silently. The prayers go through page 492. Take an opportunity for your own prayers of your heart, and whenever you're ready, you may be seated. Page 481. When God revealed the Torah, no bird chirped, no fowl beat its wings, no ox bellowed, no angels did not sing, the sea did not stir, no creature uttered a sound. The world was silent, and divine voice spoke, I, the Eternal, am your God. We're going to turn to the Torah service, and we are going to need a number of Torah holders. If you feel strong tonight, if you've never held the Torah before, we're going to prioritize you. We invite you up. Anyone here fit that qualification, want to hold the Torah for the first time? All right, come on. We got one, two. I can bring it to you. Are you? Yeah, I'll bring it over to you, all right? Okay. Any other ones? Maybe who hasn't held it in a while? Come on up. Come on up. Both of you come up. Okay, great. All right, we got our 3 carriers here. And come on up here. We're going to turn to our Torah service, page 494. At the bottom of the page. Torah to go.
Adonai, Adonai, Euraku v'charu, Erev Kapayim, v'rachesed v'yemet, Naseh chesed la'afim, Naseh Adonai, Adonai, Erev Erev Kapayim, v'rav chesed v'yemet, Noseh chesed la'alafim, Noseh avon v'fesha v'chata'ah v'nakeh. Adonai, Adonai, Erakum v'chadun, Erev Kapayim, v'rav chesed v'yemet, Naseh chesed la'alafim, Naseh avon v'fesha v'chata'ah v'nakeh.
In the middle of 496. Shema.
Yisrael, Adonai, Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
going to dance around the community. Anyone that wants to go down there, we're going to make a circle around. We make a hakapa.
Adonai Hagedula Ve'Agevura Ve'Tiferet Ve'Hanetzach Ve'Hakod Ki kol bashamayim u'ba'aretz Ki kol bashamayim u'ba'aretz Lecha Adonai Hamamlacha V'yavid Naseh Lechol
All right, we're going to circle around. Everyone joins who wants to join.
Rabbi. We got 2 hakafot, so we'll have to outdo ourselves the second time through. We have so many Torah readers tonight.
Okay, should we come back up again?
Yeah, we're going to go read some Torah, and then we'll have another hakafah after that.
Okay, so we're gonna come up and we're gonna bring the. If you have a Torah that we're not reading, we're reading from this one. You can sit with it.
Ooh.
I think the Torahs are staying in their seats. All right, watch your steps. Watch your steps. Thank you. Yep, thank you. Got it?
Okay, perfect.
How are you guys doing? We still have another round. You ready for more?
Yeah.
And if we're up for it, we can unroll one of the Torahs. All right, so we do want to do that. All right. I want everyone, before we get started with the Torah readers, their reading tonight is dedicated to a very important person, which is on the back. We have our wonderful Sharon Krebs, who passed this past February, and I'd like to invite up Barry Krebs. He's going to be doing our first Aliyah in honor of Sharon. On the front over here, do you see this beautiful tapestry that Audrey Nadell put together? It's beautiful. It's an actual tapestry. Quilt, an actual quilt. Oh, this is the chuppah from their son's wedding. Wonderful. So
And
come on up here, Barry.
And Sharon was a fabulous student of my Learn to Chant Torah class. We have some members here. We'll be chanting Torah tonight for the first time, or no, there was maybe one or two times before, but the first time with them knowing the trope and how to read it and decipher it. But Sharon was a wonderful student of our class.
So let's bring up our readers. Whoever's reading from the end of the Torah. This is the end of Deuteronomy here. We have. They're like, Deuteronomy, no! Yeah.
Not Deuteronomy.
That's how I feel like sometimes. All right, so Barry is going to do the Aliyah. Let's make sure you got it. Talon here. Hold this. So there's a nicer one. This is the one from the class. And this is from the bat mitzvah, the adult B'nai mitzvah class of a few years ago. It's kind of hard at the very end of the Torah because the scroll wants to scroll up. Yamod, Barry, Baruch,
Benjamin Moshe Avram.
Benjamin, Moshe, Ben Moshe Avram?
Benjamin
Benjamin,
Moshe Avram.
Moshe Avram. What's your father's name?
It's Mary, Moshe.
Okay, Benjamin Ben Moshe Avram. L'Aliyah HaRishona.
Okay. Baruch Adonai Baruch.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher baruch ben mikol hamim v'natan le'at Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Natan Torah.
Amen. Hold that time, please. Amen. V'Yoshua bin Nun b'leidu achokma ki samak Moshe et yadav alav v'yishmehu elav b'nei Yisrael v'yasu kasher tziva Adonai et Moshe V'lo kam navi od b'Yisrael k'Moshe asher yidaho Adonai panim el panim
לכל האותות והמופתים אשר שלחו אדוני לעשות בארץ מצרים לפרעה ולכל עבדיו ולכל ארצו ולכל היד החזקה ולכל המורא הגדול אשר עשה משה לעיני כל ישראל.
חזק חזק ונתחזק, חזק חזק ונתחזק.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan לנו את
I was
Torah.
going to do Breshit.
Emet.
Okay, a little bit, just a couple of
Sorry.
sentences of Breshit,
Sorry,
okay?
we're doing the beginning of Breshit. Sorry.
Just the first sentence, and then
Okay.
we'll go. Amen. Breshit bara Elohim et hashamayim v'et haaretz v'haaretz hayta tohu vavohu v'choshech al pnei tehom v'ruach Elohim merachefet al pnei hamayim.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan לנו את Torah. Emet v'chaim natan v'tachenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten Torah.
So are we ready for another hakafot?
Yeah.
All right, so we're ready to go again. So we're going to gather. Did you get your rest? There's water out there if you need. Stretch a little bit if we're ready. Do we have our Torahs out there in the congregation? All right, let's rise. We got some more hakafot to do.
We need everyone out of their seats. Everyone,
you ready to unroll the Torah? What we're going to do is we're going to put the heavier ones away. We're going to use our lightest one. We're only going to really go around one side. So just stand next to people. Bruce and Robert are going to have, actually, you know what? What we'll do is we're going to go around, not in the front. We're going to make it like a U. Like a U from there all the way around. So you can see the Torah reading that's going to be up here too. So make a line. Just go all the way around. See where Linda is.
Thank you.
Try to stand a little far apart. There should be, we're not making all the gaps yet. So everyone up there, if you need a chair, we can help you get a chair. I think so. We'll do it that way, yeah. Along the back wall, we need a chair for Erev.
Anyone who's reading Torah, don't be part of the U. Make sure you come up here for your Torah reading. Torah readers, come on up. Where's Renee Schwartz? Ruth, you can come upstairs. I'm sorry, Renee. I was doing that. I wanted to say something. vote.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
or we get the aliyah.
A group aliyah.
A whole group aliyah?
Scooch in.
Oh, that's the end.
Nathan, look at that.
So hold the end.
You can hold the eighth line.
You can go.
All right, ready? Here we go for the Aliyah. You look really fabulous. Okay. Baruch et Adonai Torah. Baruch Adonai Torah Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Adonai Elohim melech haolam. Asher bachar banu l'kol ha'adim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Adonai Notein HaTorah. And this is what we're reading.
Amen.
Amen. Vayomer Elohim, Yihi Or, Vayihi Or. Vayar Elohim et Haor, Ki Tov. Vayavdel Elohim ben Haor, Uven HaChoshech. Vayikra Elohim laor yom v'lachoshech kar laila vayihi erev vayihi boker yom echad.
Yeah. Vayomer Elohim Yehi Rakia B'toch Hamayim Vihi Mavdil Ben Mayim Lamayim Vayas Elohim Et Harakia Vayavdeh Bein Hamayim Asher Mitochat Larakia Ubein Hamayim Asher Me'al Larakia Vayi Hain Vayikra Elohim Larakia Shamayim Vayihi Erev Vayi Voker Yom Sheni.
And now we'll hear from Erwin, who couldn't make it tonight.
Vayomer Elohim Yikavu Hamayim Mitachat Hashamayim El Mekom Echad V'Tera'eh Hayabasha Vayichen Vayikra Elohim Layabasha Eretz Umikvei Hamayim Kara Yamim Vayar Elohim Ki Tov Vayomer Elohim Tachei Ha'aretz Desha Eitzev Mazriya Zera Eitz Pari Os Separi Lumino Asher Zaravo Al Ha'aretz Vayichen Vatotzei Ha'aretz Desha Eitzev Matzriya Zera Luminehu Ve'etz Osepari Asher Zarofo Luminehu Vayar Elohim Ki Tov Vayhi Erev Vayhi Voker Yom Shalishi.
That was Erwin Burstein, who told me, I'm 86, I do it the way I like. And didn't he do a fabulous job? He was in the class, and along with Renee Klein, who couldn't make it tonight, and also Ruth Meyerowitz, who was also, I read her portion earlier this evening. And here we hear from Audrey.
Vayomer Elohim, Yehi me'orot birkiya hashamayim, lehavdil bein hayom uvein halayla, v'hayu le'otot ulemoadim uleyamim v'shanim, v'hayu le'me'orot birkiya hashamayim, להאיר על הארץ ויהי כן. ויעש אלוהים את שני המאורות הגדולים, את המאור הגדול לממשלת היום, ואת המאור הקטון לממשלת הלילה, ואת הכוכבים. וייתן אותם אלוהים ברקיע השמיים, והאור האיר על הארץ, ולמשול ביום ובלילה, להבדיל בין האור ובין החושך. וירא אלוהים כי טוב, ויערב ויבוקר יום רביעי.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata b'torenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Rabbi, you're just going to roll the thing by yourself this time.
Let's play some music while we're rolling it up. Okay? They were fabulous. What do you think, everybody? Yeah. It's not easy, let me tell you. I always say there's a little electric inputs when you come up to rise on the stairs of the bima. Little electric shocks come through you. do tree of life?
Yeah.
We're not doing the soap. We're not doing the soap.
All right, the good news is no one has to fast. We do have a soap fair coming to our community, soaper on site in a week or two, so we don't have to tell them, please piece the Torah together. We're going to rise as we put the Torah back in the ark for a tree of life. What page we got on?
Tree of Life is, it's on 374, but let's see where it is in Chagim.
Oh, just 374 is good.
All right. It is the tree of life to those fast to it and all of its supporters are happy. It is the tree of life to those that hold fast to it and all of its supporters are happy. Ba-da-da-da, shalom, 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 shalom. It is the tree of life to those that hold fast to it and all of its supporters are happy. It is the tree of life to those that hold fast to it and all of its supporters are happy. Ba-da-da-da, shalom, 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 shalom.
You may be seated. We're going to turn to page 371 for prayers of healing. We have a lot of people in our community in need of prayers. If everyone could send special attention to our beloved drummer, Gary Bernstein. He's in a real tough battle right now and could use all the prayers that we have and prayers to his family as well. Other people that we're thinking about, Frema Ackerholt, Eric Bernard, Stephen Bernstein, Colleen Cohen, Shelley Cordiero, Sue Diath, David Denzel, Jan Drucker, Nancy Durkin, Wissam Elmaki, David Fierstein, Sue Frank, Michael Gettings, Marlene Glickman, Carolyn and Ernie Grosser, Ellen Kaminsky, Colleen and Ruth Keane, Ken Kellick, Mark Nightinger, Jim Kiles, Richard LeBaire, Miles Levy, Fanny Markel, Nancy Millman, Sydney Millman, Aaron Nevler, Joan Ohlendorf, Andrea Paprocki, Joe Marie Powers, Maddie Rensenberg, Shel Rossi, Brandon Ryan, Murray Scioli, Lorenzo Stewart, Judy Van Horn, Elaine Vishalevsky, Mike Wheeler, Alexander Woods, Chana Chaya Bat Zlatki, Nachum Ben Yisrael Vachaya, and Chana Ezra Ben Shul. If you have other names, feel free to raise your hand.
Roberta Friedman and Marsha Friedman.
Oh, no.
Both became high Syracuse.
Marcia.
Patrick Swenson. Patrick Fitzgerald. Lester Frank. Julie Schwartz. Nick Tucker, Worthless. Robbie Silverman. Ruth Spivak and Ryan Draper. Benny Joseph. Sue.
Tom Fiegel, like the Bachman.
Penny Tomansky. Roseanne Stapleton. Rose Neighbor.
Anshul Mithal, Ben Soil.
We bring all those names into our hearts as we sing the Misha Barak again, page 371.
May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen.
body and soul. We turn to Aleinu, page 586, and I do invite you to rise if you're able again.
Aleinu l'shomer l'adon ha'kol, l'atid v'durad yosef b'reshit, shelo asanu b'goyei haratzon, v'lo samaru b'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo samchem keinu kahem, v'kol avenu k'chol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, u'mishtachvim u'modim, livnei melech, malchei hamelachim, hakadosh baruch hu.
Page 591.
V'nema v'hayad Adonai l'melech al kol haaretz, hayom hahu yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo echad.
You may be seated. We turn to the Mourner's Kaddish, page 598. In our community, we're remembering Marilyn Kent, who passed this week. And we also remembering Lenore Bleckman, Eleanor Bloom, Kim Brodsky, Ariel Goldstein, Annette Callett, Diane Simons, and Colette Zappia, all who died in the last month. On our yard-side list from years past, we remember Robert Barker, Jocelyn Berg, Leah Burke, Moisey Brunstein, Edward Cohen, Richard Cohen, Bernie Davis, George Engel, Ralph Epstein, Alfreda Feldman, Jack Friedman, Vivian Friedlander, Samuel Furash, Rona Gallman, Tilly Glick, Marshall Levy Glickman, Philip Glickman, Phyllis Goldman, Betty Goodman, Gordon Kantrovitz, Irving Capro, Faggy M. Kolnick, Irving Korn, Solomon Kusnitz, Eva Lashaw, David Levy, Michael Joseph Marina, Mariana, Albert Markel, Herman Nadel, Eleanor Reiner, Herman Rosenthal, Ida Sarin, Milford Sarafti, Edward M. Schulman, Abraham Julius Silver, Betty Levin Simon, David Steinberg, Mark Suchman, Benjamin Soltz, Samuel Sunshine, William Truhaft, Robert Wakeoff, and Sylvia Weinstein. If there's other names, just raise your hand. All those whose custom it is to rise, again, page 598, we'll recite together. Yitkadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah, v'yalma divrach irte v'yamlik malchute, v'chayechon v'yamechon v'chayedechol beit Yisrael, v'agalav v'zman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehi shmei rabbah v'rach le'olam olmei olmaya, Yitbarak v'yishtabak v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shmei d'kudashah b'rechu, leila min kol v'erchata v'shirata, tush v'chata v'nechamata, damiran v'yalma v'yimramein, yehi shlam rabba min shamaya, v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimramein, oseh shalom v'yimramav, huya seh shalom, Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imramein. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us, to all Israel, to all the world, and we say, Amen. Zikarnam livracha, may their memories be for a blessing. You may be seated. I'd like to invite up Bruce Chorus to have the announcements.
Okay, well, thank you very much. We'll see how it goes. Well, thank you for that. Sorry about that. That was Washington calling. Apparently, I am a compromised candidate for Speaker of the House. They They said you're a good speaker of the temple. Maybe you can. Anyway. Sorry, I couldn't resist that one. I don't think you want that. No, believe me. No. Anyway, Shabbat Shalom, Chag Sameach. It is wonderful to be together on this joyous night. And wow, was that not a treat or what? I mean, we danced, we sang, we had the Torah all over the place, we unrolled. Oh, it's great. This is one of the truly memorable evenings. Robert, is Joanne back there? Okay. Thank you to our special musical guests, Moshe and Miranda Schulman. I told them we can never do Simchat Torah without them again. Ever. Mazel tov to our participants from the Cantor's Chant Torah class. Those of you that chanted Torah tonight, please stand up. Anyone who chanted tonight, please stand up. We have Joanne has a little something for you. In fall colors, of course. Bees not included. Mazel tov. You guys did great, helping to make it really a memorable evening. Thank you, of course, to Rabbi Alex and Cantor Frank for a lovely service in honor of Shabbat and Simchat Torah. And thank you to Howard and occasionally Karen Friedman, Wiseman, I should say, for greeting us this evening. Mostly Howard. Where'd Howard go? They're back at their post. See, they didn't hear me. All right. And Benny helped too. Their granddaughter helped. She was the cutest greeter we've had in quite a while. Thank you to Bagel J's for providing 2 delicious challahs for us every Shabbat. They are truly appreciated. Thank you to Marina Finkelstein, Robin Raphael, and Terry Cohen for decorating our sanctuary. It looks great, as I mentioned last week. They grew everything in their garden. Lovely. You outdid yourself this year. It's always a treat to see what our sanctuary looks like for Sukkot, but you guys outdid yourself this year. Tomorrow morning, virtually, we will be doing Torah study at 9 a.m. via Zoom. Then, in person, the joint Simchat Torah morning service in Yizkor will be here in our building at 10:30, and it will be live streamed as well. But that's the community service. That's why, of course, all of our lights are lit tonight, because this is one of the Yizkor holidays of the year. Then the Simchat Torah luncheon is sponsored by the Women of Shir Shalom. Thank you guys for doing that. And please join us. Everyone is welcome. Speaking of eating, thank you to everyone who either volunteered or supported our Shevetas this past week. We knocked it out of the park. Of course, the weather, you could not beat the weather. We're doing another one in 3 weeks. That's October 24th. The Buffalo Bills yarmulkes are back. Mine is sitting on my kitchen counter. I realized that when I walked in the door. Thank you to Terry Cohn for facilitating all of this. If you would like to order one, talk to her. Put your name on the list. Thank you so much for doing this. Who's wearing one tonight? Okay, we have a couple in the room. More last week. We'll have more next week, I'm sure. Go Bills. All this month, our Tikkun Olam team is collecting non-perishable food. This is for our Thanksgiving food drive that we do every year with North Presbyterian Church. So please bring stuff, fill the bins to the rim, and then the weekend before Thanksgiving, there'll be the opportunity to assemble the baskets and everything. We've been doing this for more than 35 years. Yes, Maureen?
People can still bring in food even though we finished collecting the house. Did you just say that? I'm sorry.
That's okay. Wake her up in time for the rest of the announcements. It's like sitting next to Chris Cohen. Anyway, please support our annual giving campaign. Thank you to our chair, Craig Small. Many of you have already done your pledges, and we appreciate that. But if you haven't done so yet, there is still time. Thank you for that. Renovations are continuing. Doors are coming soon, I hope. But as you can see, the lobby looks great. If you look down the hall, the hallway looks great. Next is the open area. A lot of good stuff happening in our 64-year-old building. 64 years this month, as a matter of fact. First service, October of 1959. I was 3 years old. I couldn't read. I had to ad-lib the announcements. It was the start of something special. New member Shabbat coming up October 20th, Friday, October 20th. We will have a complimentary pizza dinner at 6. The service will include welcoming and honoring our new members. blessings, gifts for them, all of that. Then a festive Oneg Shabbat will follow. So please join us that night as we welcome our new members officially. We have something really special happening this year beginning in November. It is called Jews of All Hues, presented by our Adult Education Committee, and it is sponsored by Michael Berger. First Friday of each month from November through June, we will be hosting a special Shabbat. We will highlight different regions of Judaism from around the world, and a special Oneg Shabbat will follow, catered by Zach Rosenblum, which will feature a regional appetizer and a dessert reflective of that month's topic. So we will be traveling the world of Judaism with our minds and with our stomachs. It really will be memorable. Anything else coming up is in our service leaflet. Please take it home with you. If you need anything at all, the rabbi, the cantor, Joanne, Todd, or myself, we are here for you. And please join us for our Oneg Shabbat, a festive Oneg Shabbat. And if you'd like to sponsor an Oneg for a special occasion or for no reason whatsoever, talk to Joanne. Shabbat Shalom, Chag Sameach, Good Yantif, Happy Holidays, Go Bills, and again, as always, thank you for being part of this really amazing Shir Shalom family. Shabbat Shalom.
A couple of notes. First of all, if you haven't had a chance to wave the lulav and etrog, you still have a chance, or go into the sukkah. It's still nice weather. We're also planning a trip to Panama. We have some members, Jim Cornell and Darcy Kramer, that have opened up their hotel to us. And I'm just looking for a travel agency for South America to help us coordinate, but it will be the beginning of April for April 2nd through the 10th. That's what we're looking at. So if you're interested, keep it in mind. I think they have 19 hotel rooms in this place, so it'd be great to have you on the journey. All right, is there anything else we should announce?
Well, don't forget about Purim. If you
Ooh.
like to sing, you like to act, you like to ham it up, or you just like to help with costumes and stage direction and all that other stuff, come forward, write me an email, whatever, and get involved in Purim this year. It's a hoot. Who has seen one of our shows? Oh, everybody, right? Who's been in one of our shows? There we go.
There's
Well,
33 parts in this, I count.
33 parts. Yeah, there's a part for everybody.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. As you came in peace, may you leave in peace. And we're going to have some more music as you leave. So Shabbat
By the
Shalom.
Shulman duo as
Return
you
your
depart.
prayer books. Yeah, return your prayer books minus the leaflet.
We'll have to do it next time.
The Nizarlu. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.